Yeah, man, I was just doing Uber earlier and I met this little young girl, 20 years old, and we were just talking about, I was just telling her about like just being a creative, like doing her own thing. And as a lot of people, you know, and it's between about, you know, working a full-time job or do what they're supposed to be doing. I actually do what they're passionate about. And as y'all guys already know, that I'm a big believer about doing what you're passionate about. I say it all the time. You know, it's just amazing that like how many people are, how we're trained in this mindset of, oh, you have to have a 9 to 5, you gotta do this, and you gotta work 40 hours is the norm. 40 hours is not the normal thing. Now, we make it seem like it's the normal thing to do, but we've been lied to. 40 hours is not the normal thing. We don't have to work 40 hours to survive. Now, first time hearing this, a lot of you guys might be like, oh, what are you talking about? Yes, you do that, or unless you got this type of job, or unless you're rich or whatever. Well, did I say get rich and your life would be easier? And everyone have the potential of doing it. Everyone can do it. There is enough to go around for everyone. But 40 hours is not the norm. We had to do that back in the day. Back in the day, farmers had to grow their crops and they had to work all those hours. But now we have technology. We have the earth is, the world is much more efficient now, where we don't have to work 40 hours. I think I heard something before where it said 10 hours a week will allow the world to be functionable. Just 10 hours a week. In other countries, some employees work 30 hours a week with 3 days off. It's amazing. But yeah, so basically, like as I told her, and as I tell many other people, is that you gotta follow your passion. Like follow your passion, but also we all have gifts to the world, and the world needs your gift. You have to share your gift with the world. That's how we got the things that we have now, because everything you see around us was important in someone's imagination, and they use their gifts to give to the world, which fed their passion, and you followed your passion, and you become happy and satisfied in life. There's so many people who works 100 hours or who makes $100,000 a year or probably more, but they're not doing what they're meant to be doing. They're miserable over and over and over again, you know. But yeah, not me though. I can't do that anymore. Like also too, like working a job, like it's like I don't get excited anymore about for a long time. People say, "Oh, Brandon, you got a job, congratulations." Like, but no, like a job is just a stepping stone. I use a job for my advantage. Don't let the job use you. What a lot of people do. You gotta use the job to work for you. But I mean, of course, if you're passionate about the job, if it's something you like to do, then you have found your success. But majority of people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're working dead-end jobs, not getting anywhere. So, but yeah, like I was telling the little girl in my car, well, not little girl in my car, because I'm Uber driver. She's 20 years old, but I was telling her, I can tell, I can really sense that when a person's a creative, when a person's an entrepreneur, just by the way she was talking. She's talking about how, you know, she was working a job and she didn't work there for very long, and she got tired of it, and she wants to do this and wants to do that, makeup art. She's had interest in photography. That's how we got to talking, because, you know, I'm a photographer, and she had interest in this and that. And I was just like, you're a creative. I can see you. You say you even dress like an artist, and that might be kind of stereotypical, but I don't know. Just how she was dressed, it made me look look at her, I say, yeah, she's an artist. She's some type of artist. And she was really listening to me, absorbing all the information I was giving her. Like I mean, we could have talked on for hours and hours, and I'm glad I was happy to help her out, you know. So, but definitely, guys, if y'all feel that inside, and don't be scared. That's the biggest thing. You got to remove your fear. You gotta live fearlessness. You gotta live fear-free, and because that fear will hold you back. I once heard before, they said that if you had an idea and it scares you, then maybe that's the idea that you're supposed to be doing. You know, if you think something's like, it's too, like, oh my God, that's crazy, or that's too big, maybe that's the direction you need to be going into, y'all. I'm telling you, go and do it. And I battle with this too myself. However, I try to remind myself and say, hey, I'm afraid of this. This kind of seemed like too big of a job, but then, you know what? Maybe that's the direction I need to go into. And I'm telling you, go in that direction. Go in that direction. Face your fears. Don't look back. Keep on pushing forward. I'm telling you, you're going to have your friends, family. Family's a big one. You're going to have people who tell you, like, no, you shouldn't do that, or you should do it like this. And it's okay to take advice from smart people who actually know what they're talking about. Majority of people don't know what they're talking about. But those who do know what they're talking about, yeah, take their advice. But listen to yourself, listen to your gut, trust your instincts, and follow it. I'm telling you, you cannot fail. You only fail when you give up. It's a universal law that if you write something down, then it has happened. You have put it in existence, it has happened. Just because you don't see it physically, just because you can't touch it physically, does not mean that it's not here. That's for both good and bad. So it's important to know that when you write something down, you want it, you wish for it, you gotta keep on making steps forward. Take baby steps. Baby steps are a lot easier than big steps. If you can't do 10 push-ups, do 1 push-up. You can't do 1 push-up, do a half a push-up. But keep doing it, then eventually you'll be able to do 1 push-up, and then eventually you will be able to do 5 push-ups, and all the way up to 10 push-ups, and then to 100 push-ups. The same thing goes on with working on your goal success and everything. Oh man, I hope this dude be at the airport as soon as I pull up. I'm a little exhausted, but I'm trying to time this perfectly. So I thought I had time to do a video real quick. But y'all keep on going. And hey guys, we're gonna get this $100,000 for the media center education. The media event center, raising $100,000 for an event center where kids can learn photography and video. You guys can have your events, and the students will be the ones taking the pictures. Oh, I gotta get in the right lane. Okay, I'm good. So, hey guys, 10,000 people. All you gotta do is donate $10. You donate $10, I get 10,000 people, $100,000, and we get our media center. Guys, support this campaign we on, and much love to you guys. Brandon Miller signing out. Have a good night.